Hey, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my channel. Today is the final day of my Merry Christmas in July series, and today I'm going to be making an advent calendar. So I uploaded this image from Design Space, and I just queried the word advent, and this came up. Now I did change the color of the little shapes because I wanted it more brighter than what it was. I did ungroup each of the shapes and then group them together so I could flatten them because I wanted to make them into stickers, which means I needed to use the print and cut function. Super easy. And if you've done it, you know it's easy. So there are all the numbers. I'm going to push those to the side. Now the first containers that I make, now I'm going to be doing an assortment of treat containers. This is called the Candy Punch Board, and I love it. You know, I bought this a while ago because I had to have it. I was going to make these for Christmas, and I just never did. So now I am. So easy. Now, the width of all of these need to be 7 inches, and then the length can be whatever you want it to be. So most of them, I just use whatever scraps I can find that fit into that 7-inch by whatever. So basically what you do is you just put the piece of paper, and there's even start marks, things like that, so you don't even have to guess. And once you put it there, you punch down, and then you just keep moving it to the left. And you can see on that left side, there's that diamond right there, and there's also a place to score. So once you press that up to the diamond, now you punch again, and now what you do is you put that hole inside the diamond, and you can see that, and that's where you score, and you just continue to do that all the way. It's so easy. Now, the thing is if you're doing a longer treat holder, then when you flip it over, which you're going to see me do in a minute, you are going to have to score again. But because this size that I used fit the score line, I didn't have to score again. Now, you will see me pull out the bone folder and score because it takes me a minute to realize I don't have to score again because I've already scored, but that's okay. It's just reinforcing, right? So that's all we do. Now, later you're going to see me on the top of the board. When you turn that around, you can also put scallops on the top of those so that you do get 2 different styles, I guess, of these treat holders. So cute and so easy to put together. Basically, I just use that bone folder to crease the score lines, and then you just add some adhesive on that tab that's on the right side, which I'm doing right now, and then you just lay it on top of each other, and you'll see me do it right there. Perfect. You add some ribbon over on the top and the bottom. Now I made a bunch of these. I want to say I made like 12 of these because I really like them. And then I just popped a sticker on them. Now I'm not putting any treats in them now because, you know, we got a while for Christmas. And some of these are going to be candy. Some of them are going to be like little notes because we like to do a lot of fun activities. So they may be like, hey, it's going to be a craft day. We're going to work on this. Or, something to that effect, or, hey, we're going to see Santa, or whatever it is. But I have 3 granddaughters. I'm not doing this Advent 3 different times. So this is going to have to appeal to all 3 of them. And, of course, they're, different ages. So here's the second treat container or holder that I made. So basically, you just fold the paper in half, whatever size it is. I think this happens to be 10 inches. And then at the score line, or in the middle of the width, you put a mark in the middle. So these are 5 inches, so I did it at 2.5. And now I'm scoring from the edge of this, where the score line is, to the mark in the middle. And you can see me doing it here. So basically, it's like a triangle on both sides. And then I'm going to use the bone folder again just to reinforce those score lines, and then that's it. Look at how simple that is. Now I do need to punch some holes in it, which I'm going to do with my crocodile because I grabbed the wrong hole punch. I can't even find my regular hole punch, but this works fine. And I'm just going to plop it down. Probably do it about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, and I'm just eyeballing. Of course, that first punch was totally wackadoodle and up too high, but when I did put string through it, it worked fine. And then I'll put it, again, stickers on these as well. Look at how super cute that is. Nothing fancy, but it holds treats. And here's another one, super simple, just kind of reinforcing the same thing. Now this time I put the mark at that 2.5 mark, but then I also put a little mark on the score line or the fold line because I could barely see it. White on white doesn't always show up, but you see how easy that is? Very simple. You can make a ton of these really quickly. And I really like kind of doing old school kind of things. Not everything has to be on, the Cricut or this and that, because if you don't have one, that's fine too. You could make your own little containers. So once I finished these, I did actually, speaking of Cricut, I made some boxes, and they're just little cubes. I just downloaded, Square, or I think I queried box or something, and this one came up perfectly fine, nothing fancy. It's exactly what I needed, and I made a bunch of these. And again, I'm using as many scraps as I can. Now this had to be a full 12 by 12 only because it's just really long because of all the tabs and everything. But believe me, I got plenty of Christmas paper. So I do hope you like this project so far. And if you do, make sure you give me a thumbs up. This series has been really fun. I'm really glad I did it. Hope you were able to follow along. If not, check my playlist or the videos, and you can look at all 7 of the projects. I do post on a normal basis 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking. The other is things like this. Whatever it is I'm creating in the command center, a lot of times that's paper projects, but it can really be anything. So if you like to craft like I do, painting, junk journaling, all these Cricut projects, recycling kind of things, upcycling kind of things, just whatever. I've probably got a video for it. So I hope you like this video and just check me out. So again, cubes easy. Like I said, I didn't fully seal them because I still need to put treats in them with all of these. But look at how cute those little treat holders are when they're different sizes. I didn't show you the larger one, but you might see it at the end. Now, these little envelopes I've had for a while, or little treat bags. I thought, hey, let me use those too. Wouldn't those be super cute to put like a gift card or something in there so we can go and eat ice cream, or we can go whatever, to the movies or whatever. Okay, here's another box. This one's a fun one. This is an old school. I'm bringing it back. So I just used some adhesive and adhered that paper to paper to make it like a cylinder. And then I put a little adhesive on the bottom of this one. And yep, I'm bringing it out, the crimper. This is old school, like I'm saying. So put it in there, and then I just, look at that, roll it through. Now on the top, I'm not putting any adhesive because I want to be able to open that. But I fold it the opposite direction, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the crimper, but even without adhesive. You see how it just stays perfectly, together. And again, putting a sticker right on front, look at how cute those are. So I do a bunch of these as well. Remember, I need to make 24 of these different boxes, and that's exactly what I did. I'm going to throw them all into one big basket, and then every day we'll pull one out and either have a treat or do an activity or whatever it is we're doing, going somewhere. But I really know my granddaughters will love it because they just love everything that I do. Thank you so much for watching, not only the series, but just all together. I hope you do decide to hit subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.